Welcome back to Reflex GT. My name is apeX here once again live on the stream. I cannot hear myself, so we need to fix that issue shortly. In the meantime, though, we have ourselves something special. Production, show the screen. Somebody sent us this picture. I went on the internet the other day, and I found this.
We're not quite sure why. This is what we're trying to work out ourselves.
Can you show the screen, please?
We should. The Xbox screen. We've got an interesting
I
image.
went on the internet the other day, and I found this.
We're not sure.
You're not quite sure what we're supposed to do with this.
Is he saying he's got a headset?
Like, I need a new headset. I need like Norway needs to listen to music. Maybe he's trying to say that.
Maybe.
I do like his curtains though. That's very, very manly.
Yeah. Maybe that's. I'm wondering if that's his bedroom. Have we got any other picture messages, or is this a little bit risky opening?
Yeah. This is a very risky situation that we're doing here. It's the same guy though. It's the same guy. Let's see what it is. Maybe he takes off even more clothes every single picture.
So, maybe this is the part of the story that we didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
It's leading up to that picture. Okay. So basically,
I knew it. I told you so. I told you so.
Well, what we have just seen there.
As we swiftly move on.
He tricked us. We were just like,
yes,
oh, this is a nice guy. He's showing us his setup.
Absolutely. Let's swiftly move on to what we just encountered. Even our blood marine is just by himself. Is thinking by himself. What did I just see?
He's speechless. He can't even say anything.
He cannot. This is a guy that has a skull for a crutch.
Exactly.
So seriously, we don't even know what the hell that is all about. In the meantime, though, we're trying to figure out if our game is on the verge of going on its way. I cannot believe we just got mooned on by
I trusted him. I thought, okay,
yes, I trusted him as well. It's like, it's a headset. It's a pair of headphones.
Maybe he's showing us his controller.
I can work with that. But we know who you are. We've seen your face.
We've seen your gamer tag.
Yes, and we have seen your ass. We were not impressed. Get out in the sun more. Jesus, gamers.
Anyway, it's going to be apeX squaring up against Fariko Yin here. apeX actually have a pickup. Prof Swanee. Riddles unfortunately couldn't make it to the event, so Swanee is filling in those boots, and big boots they are to fill because Riddle's such a vital player in the apeX lineup. And, these are favourites to win it, not by everyone. I think it's a bit of a tie-up with Western Wolves, apeX. We've also got Epsilon, who, despite going into the middle bracket, people are still predicting the first to third, and you're just viewing a few things.
I'm just still giggling.
Yeah. And, we're not going to play any more out just due to the risk that is now involved. We should probably screen them beforehand.
Yes.
You see, we've got another picture.
We got another one.
You see, we've got another picture.
Oh, dear.
And this is Rexo Ninja.
I don't know. Production, can you just put the camera on us, and we'll just give a we'll just give a.
It's going to be like what's that game where you
this is going to be reactions to pictures. Okay. Have you ever seen for Two Girls One Cup reactions on YouTube? This is probably something going to be like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Okay. We're going to go onto Rexo Ninja. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
We can do this.
Yeah, we can work with it.
This is okay. This is.
Into the game we go, though, as we have ourselves a match underway. It's going to be none other than apeX Pro versus Fariko Yin. We're going to be kicking off here in towards the right side of the bracket, and it's looking to be quite interesting indeed. However, I'm going to go so far as to say that Fariko Yin are going to get their asses handed to them.
Well, yep, maybe that may be true. I mean, I am expecting apeX to win this. How convincingly, I'm not so sure.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, okay. You're throwing it down. I'm going to say I think Fariko Yin will be able to take one of these. For those interested, we'll view that picture later on after this series is finished, so stick with the stream. But I'm going to be watching OD now on the Fariko side.
I cannot believe the guy mooned us.
Well, no, and
he was so nice.
We were totally caught off guard as well. We know your gamer tag. We're going to find you. I have a certain set of skills.
Required over many years. And we will find you.
We will find you.
And we will.
I love references. Anyway, OD.
Like, have you actually started watching films after my last
I watched it. I watched Fight Club. You know, I did it. You know, Reflex has inspired me. That is it.
Yeah, I heard from your brother that you
Oh,
watched
and
Fight Club.
we've got a problem. Someone has joined the game. Hopefully, they're either just going to stay and spectate or not spawn in.
How did they manage to join the game?
Oh, and they've spawned in.
Oh, dear.
And are they going to ruin this for everyone? Hopefully not. Okay, they've not spawned in, and I'm hoping they're going to stay that way. But, you know, let's just hold our breath and continue with the commentary, see what Fariko Yin can do here. They're currently making the kills against apeX at the moment, certainly bringing it to them. Tommy with Zach in the clan tag, a tribute to the apeX player who was attending. Oh, that is 2 down by Fariko. Flag has been pulled. Great start for Fariko here. And this is what they need. They need this confidence boost. It'd be brilliant for them if they can take this first map. Let's see, as he pushes through Cage, is anyone going to be able to meet gun-wise? There certainly is. It's going to be Gataga, who's right up in that spawn. McGee also with him. Oh, and Gataga doing some work. Tommy has dropped Rev, and that is temporarily, for an extremely brief moment, 4 down against Fariko Yin. Stuns are going in, just trying to prevent the flag being pulled. They do connect, as does the Semtex, but it does not make the kill.
No, not at all. We're trying to figure out here if the momentum is going to switch in anyone's direction. McGee is on the flag. He has to just manage to drop it. Where's the flag on the map? It's actually quite far away.
Well, and some more people are joining, and this is eventually probably going to get overrun. It's such a shame that people
Somebody
do this.
did not put the lobby to private.
Yeah. It'd be great if those could just quit out and allow the tournament to continue. But we're going to keep watching Knifer, see what Knifer can do. He didn't have a great series previously against Pain, despite them managing to get the win. Let's see if he can change things around a bit here. He's currently 5-5, so he's hanging with his team. He's doing what is necessary. As we continue to watch Knifer, he goes head-to-head with Tommy, makes that kill, advancing towards the flag, but McGee, an extremely defensive player who, at the previous Reflex, where they actually placed first, went absolutely huge. And we had people in the Deserto forums with King McGee. People worshipping him and his AR skills. He actually teamed with someone called Candy for quite a long time. I remember EGL4, them teaming with each other, also known as Al Cartwright, his gamertag currently is. But no, he has gone off now to apeX. And more people are joining the game. Let's watch Gunrise, though, comes in a gunfight against McGee there, top platform. McGee's going to get the better of him, though. And not really much actually happening here. Fariko OD with a 2-piece. Final minute of Capture the Flag. Nothing has been pulled. Host has ended the game. Yeah. And I think someone had actually spawned in, one of the spectators.
I think one of our guests decided to spawn into the game, indeed. And that way out, there we go. No, but you know, overall though, this game was exceptionally static.
But yeah, I mean, no flags were pulled either way. I'm going to be interested to see if they just completely restart this, or if they're just going to play a minute. I imagine they're just going to go for a complete reset.
I hope so.
Yeah, let's find out. No.
No.
No more pictures.
Nope.
No, no, no.
In the meantime, though, I would like to thank the staff for feeding us.
Oh, yes, I've got to say, that is some good macaroni. When you are hungry at LAN and when you are used to just crisps, used to a bit of toast, something like that.
Normally, this guy doesn't eat at LAN at all, and then Mello shows up and pours him full of alcohol, and then suddenly it's like chunks flying everywhere. It's kind of sad.
I don't know what he's talking about.
No.
I have no recollection of any of this.
Check out the Reflex GT, or actually the Chaos TV YouTube.
Edited.
ChaosTV.nl/.
Photoshopped.
In addition, all the videos are already, most of the videos so far are already online VOD-wise.
There's obviously been someone who's very good at photoshopping, video editing, stuck something together. I wouldn't trust that.
The likeness is uncanny.
Don't trust what you see online. That's all I'm going to say. We're just going to leave it at that. We were going to discuss Metal Gear Solid, weren't we, while we were waiting between games? Solid Snake.
Otacon. Otacon, I'm trying to figure out what it does.
Otacon, where's the C4?
What do you mean? I gotta smoke a cigarette and reveals red laser traps.
Oh, we could go all night. We will continue our brilliant impressions later on.
This must be some kind of my manga books.
We need to
Damn it, Otacon! Damn anime movies.
We're gonna do some more impressions later on. We'll think of some people. You can suggest it to us in the stream chat.
Let's get back into this game, though. We are on our way. We have started the first. Are we gonna go? I really wonder. There's really completely okay. We're restarting from scratch here, and let's take this underway. We had one cap on the board, but that is gonna be no caps on the board. Actually, my apologies. And so we will not be adding at all to this particular series, so we'll see how this is going to go, as apeX will take it away, try to take it away at least, as we are following on Gataga. And Gataga is in an interesting position already. Has himself that MP7, is looking towards the first, but the setup is not there. Ref had the expectations of where he was going to be coming from, or at least that there was going to be an apeX player coming from a general direction. Yeah, but I really wonder how Swanee is going to mix into this setup.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, he does play the AR role like Riddles. I'm so used to calling him Zach, but he does play the similar role. But like you say, you know, they've not really had much time to practice with each other, so he's going to have to learn very quickly how to bounce off the rest of his team. And we're going to have to see how he's going to perform while doing that. I'm going to be watching Swanee now, just hiding behind these bricks, pre-aiming the top of those barrels, expecting someone to launch themselves up there any moment. Stung does connect. He knows someone is around that area, but he is weak. He does not want to go for this challenge when he is flashing red. Instead, he's just going to play it safe, throw the Semtex. Unfortunately, doesn't make it over the canopy. Tommy did advance, but Gataga did advance actually, but Knifer does take him out. Gataga, a man of few words.
Yes, that's mainly because he doesn't speak much English to begin with.
Well, when I was actually speaking to Tommy, I mean, all he really does is say right, left, top, or bottom.
Yes, and he does know the difference between right and left.
This is the problem that they're having at the moment, because he's getting his right and left mixed up, so it's causing a little bit of confusion in the apeX camp, but he is the French monster after all. Very well-respected player, and people acknowledge him as one of the best SMGs, at least in Europe on the game.
I have to agree. I really wonder. Like, sometimes I really wonder what would happen. Oh my God, Gataga with a huge three-piece there.
That was monster. And unfortunately, he didn't get... Oh, he did get the fourth! He got the fourth!
Oh my God! With the Python, the boots!
We missed all of that. That is definitely going to make some sort of recap.
Tommy, in the meantime, doesn't have a sick play of his own. What is going on here?
It's just a stroll in the park, this for Gataga, just eating Fariko Yin up alive there. An amazing three-piece, following it up with the pistol. It's such a shame we didn't manage to capture that, but I'm sure that will be featuring on a YouTube video coming soon. Yeah,
absolutely. We're going to be trying to get that replay out of the system as fast as we can. The flag did get returned there. In the meantime, though, OD has the flag for Fariko. You can get all the sick three pieces in the world, or even four pieces in the world, but Fariko is on the flag, and they may just well cap it in order to balance things out.
Yeah, I mean, Gataga single-handedly managed to get a four-piece and a flag capture, but now Fariko have answered back. They have equalized. It is 1-1 on flags with 2 minutes left in round number 1. Things are a lot closer than we expected. I think both you and me were expecting apeX to quite literally storm this, but we've both overestimated apeX and underestimated Fariko Yin, I think. Let's not rule them out just yet. Whilst they may not technically on paper be the strongest Fariko lineup here, with Dragons probably boasting the best lineup, they are certainly doing some work and are continuing in this winners bracket.
And so far, looking at the kill feed, apeX is definitely in control, with Tommy getting himself 2 back-to-back, and Gataga once again on the field. This should be a cap, or at least a push-up towards the cap. Look at this. 3 men on towards the middle of the map. OD comes in. Sure, fair enough. That's never mind. Okay, okay. We have McGee and Swanee picking themselves up. 2 with those ACR. They will be on the flank, but it's waiting for the SMGs to push down towards that middle with the flank on towards the flags and the pickup to happen. Yeah, and we were saying how will Prof Swanee's fit into this game. You know, when you just brought up the start menu previously, you actually saw all 4 players pushing up simultaneously at completely different routes, just locking Fariko Yin into that spawn. They were unable to make the pull, but they've certainly got them trapped and in at the spot for trouble. OD is going to make the kill against Gataga. Tommy back on spawn now, and things, the tables have somewhat turned. Swanee's getting the 2-piece, which is allowing apeX to break out of that spawn. With 35 seconds left, I'm not sure if much is going to happen in the rest of this game. Only time will tell. 30 seconds left on the clock. Takes approximately 10 seconds to run that across the map if you are using the extreme conditioning perk. Gataga and Tommy, 2 men back-to-back, full control. Let's see whether or not Gataga can actually do something here. There's the target. That's not enough time. We're going to go for a tie here on this side of the map. And Gataga is going to make one more swoop at it, but it was not going to be enough. Not enough time on the board. There it is. We're going to go for a tie, 1-1. Yep, so we'll go into round number 2. Things certainly quite close between these 2 teams. Final kill coming in there from Swanee with the Python. And yeah, I mean, Swanee coming over from Team Prof. They will be attending the events such as EGL.
But you know, there was so many late team changes going into this tournament. At one stage, apeX weren't actually going to be attending.
In all honesty, there should be a rule that says if you enter a team in the actual tournament roster, you cannot switch out any players for 3 months or for 2 months.
Well, I
Just
mean,
for consistency reasons.
and Nexus were actually one of the favourites to come here and possibly win this newer Nexus lineup. But I don't know the full story, but I do know there were problems with the management possibly not responding to emails or communications, shall we say, which as a result of that, you know, Nexus weren't able to attend.
And Nexus is really one of those multi-gaming organizations. In COD 4 Pro Mod, they're pretty much some of the best teams out there. Even if they managed to come up here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, that'd be even sublime. But we have ourselves a cup on the boards as Gunwise will get it away and extend here for Yin.
Yep, there we go, taking the lead now. Gunwise on point. Now switching over to defense after managing to capture that flag. And he's got both the SMG and AR, a deadly combination. Both are fully reloaded, so he can switch, he can be versatile, and he can adapt to any situation that he's put in. He manages to take out two. Tommy and Swanee fall, going for the third, but Target's going to get the better of him with that SMG from mid-map.
Let's see whether or not they can set this up. Knifer ready to go. Ooh, and long-range projection there. Does not actually manage to pick any kills up, but still a good shot being made. Well, let's see whether or not Fariko can move forward onto its map and set them up. Knifer is actually being very, very strong here with his defense.
Going to watch OD, see if he's going to be able to continue his performance from previous games. Comes one-to-one with Swanee. Hard shot to make with Swanee's head just poking over those white bricks. And it is eventually the grenade of Gunwise that will shut him down.
Rev with all the spray in the world. And Gataga finally opening up. We're finally seeing apeX trying to make a good stab at it. We have not seen much of their players on the kill feed for a while. There's Gataga. That's actually running ACR for once.
Yeah, he's changed things up. He's managed to get the two-piece with it, and he's continuing this push. Maybe he just has both an SMG and an ACR. Who knows? But it's going to be Swanee.
This should be a cap from apeX.
Well, not if OD has anything to do with it. Manages to take out Gataga. It's going to be Tommy's grenade that shuts him out. Flag has been pulled by Tommy, and here is the run. It's going to be down the platform side. Gunwise is trying to get into the spawn.
Flag is running. Oh, it's all up to Gunwise to stop the flag carrier.
Oh, well, interestingly,
unless he goes for a flag run of his own.
Yeah, he wants to take this to stalemate. Remember that Fariko Yin are actually in the lead at the moment.
Ooh.
And let's see if it is going to be a cap. There we go.
There it is. It's 1-1 in the second half, which makes it 2-2 on the board.
Yep, things even. Stevens here. It does seem like apeX are currently outslaying Fariko Yin, but you know, that's not being reflected in the scoreline as we are currently 2-2. Time is running out. Let's actually bring up the scoreboard, see how all the players are doing at the moment. And you can see Gataga there, 21-13, strides ahead of his teammates. Just playing a brilliant game. Tommy closely following it up with the 18 kills to his name. It wouldn't surprise me if they just go on and continue this kind of form throughout this best of 5 series.
So far, so good. Fariko trying to make a big push on towards his flag. Can they manage to do so? No, apeX says no. Let's see if OD can do something about it, though.
No,
Together with Rev, checking out the chickens.
McGee went for the 3-piece, didn't pay off. He did pick up the double
cannot
kill.
be healthy.
All those chickens just trapped.
No, they're just rolling it. They're like doing barrel rolls and everything.
Well, you know, they're in a confined space and in the middle of a war zone. It can't be the happiest life ever. Just clucking away in there. Somebody should set them free, A-Spec.
Like, where's Peta when you need them?
Exactly.
Rev, in the meantime, well on their way to try to get that flag. Is anybody coming with them? I see 2 supporting them towards the middle of the map. It's a good setup. We have 2 as possible SMGs trying to come through. 2 being taken down. We have the possibility of a push on our hands. Here comes OD. He sees the flag. He's gone all the way down towards the middle. Has a UMP 45. He knows the call will be coming out. There's a guy towards his left. Towards his support. It's going to be Gunwise, who's on that left side, on towards the support. Is it going to be a pickup? Not just yet.
Here goes the push.
There it is.
Flanking down.
Knifer's looking at it.
Gataga has the flag in his hands. He's making this pull. Remember, scores are even. This is probably going to be the last flag pull of the game unless we see some sort of counter cap by Fariko. But if this doesn't pay off, then we are going to be going into yet another stopwatch.
They're waiting for Gataga. But it's not going to be enough. Gataga's going to cap.
Yep.
Unless OD has got something to say about it.
All up to OD. Fariko's in.
No, this is going to be a cap. Oh, doubt it's going to happen.
There we go.
There it is. apeX will extend. It's 3-2 in the series.
Yep. taking that in pretty much the final 10 seconds. Must be a little bit frustrating for Fariko
Always
Yin.
those French people, keeping it to the last possible moment.
And it is certainly a mixed lineup that we have in Apex. I mean, the previous one at Battle of Amsterdam, it had a different person. Each person in the team was from a different country. You know, we've got McGee from Ireland. This time it's Swanee and Tommy are from the UK, but Gataga is French, of course.
French. And then they as fourth nationality they had.
It was Agony for the Belgian.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, Agony was being picked up back then.
I remember just seeing all the flags on the Deserto forum. I think that must be a first where it's been a team with a different
And
country.
it was a mix.
Yep. And it didn't pay off.
And it did not pay off.
Well, we say that. I mean,
five-ish.
Yeah, fifth place would be a good placement for most teams, but for Apex, if you're not coming first or second, then you've had a bad line. Yeah, exactly. You know.
What I'm actually kind of looking forward to is watching EGL and see Apex Pro take on Apex Optic.
Oh yes, the North American team that has been picked up, arguably one of the best Call of Duty teams ever, really.
I really wonder how their dynamic is going to work, though, because it's first time in Europe on the Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.
The Deserto rules. MLG is no longer carrying Modern Call of Duty. I really wonder how that is going to work within these teams. They must not get enough practice for these LANs.
No.
Like their momentum must be gone because there's not much to work for.
I mean, I do know that the then Optic team, now the Apex.NA, have been screwing quite a bit against Epsilon, the French squad, and apparently...
How does that work with latency?
Well, you know, it doesn't seem to be too bad, apparently. I know I've played a few games with Revan, and because of his location, Icon's Revan, because of his location in America, because he's on the close side, east. There we go. I had to think about it. But because he's on the east side, it's not as bad as you would think, surprisingly. Eastern
Seaboard, 6 hours. This is that's a link straight into Chicago, actually.
There you go.
The service from London to Chicago is what the run is. Where the cables run to.
But I mean, the Apex NA squad, they do seem to be winning the majority of games. So, and Epsilon are one of the strongest EU teams. So, you know, things are looking good for them. It's double elimination, though. Anything can happen, and I don't know how the seeding's going to work for that. I don't know if EGL will have to predict a seeding for them.
And by then, we should have new Deserto rules as well. So we'll see how that goes.
C-Town.
Is the Type 95 going to be back?
I don't know about that.
Let's go into this game, though. We have ourselves a map. It's going to be Search and Destroy. It's going to be Lockdown.
Yeah, this is the map that we saw McGee pull off the 1 versus 4.
Oh, yes. I remember that.
Yeah. Went absolutely huge for his team as well. I think Tommy played brilliantly as well. And I'm just bringing up the scoreboard there. A bit of a whitewash there. Apex absolutely dominating that Search and Destroy. Not a single kill on the Fariko side. Nice little spin by McGee to make that final kill against Odie.
Switching sides.
McGee actually representing the TTHZ, an infamous Deserto team. We won't go into more detail, but we'll continue and we will actually watch Apex because we do want to see the attacking side, so we'll just continue with them for this next round and see what they can do. I'm watching Tommy, a strong push here through the corridor. He's going to meet someone head on. No, he is not. Oh, I take that back. It's going to be gun-wise, and he does make the kill.
I'm really wondering what kind of setup they have. Very static here. Look at this. Exceptionally static from Apex. Taking it very, very slow. MP7 here from Gataga. Swanee, ACR, McGee running ACR as well. On that high ground, Swanee will be able to get a little bit higher. There should be steps right here. Not moving in just yet. McGee, pretty much turret style.
Nice to take out gun-wise. So I believe there are only 2 Apex members left at the moment.
Why is he not running impact if he continues to go for wall banging? Beautiful play by Gataga nonetheless. Gets himself 2. SMGing it up. This is going to be a bomb plant.
Yep, bomb is going down here on A. As the time goes down, I'm interested to see how many members of each side are still alive here. It's going to be Knifer all on his own to pull this off. He's managed to take out McGee. He has spotted Gataga, but he's got another 2 people to defeat before he can get the defuse.
As he switches over.
And that is going to go into the Apex's favor. We did do a little bit of an interview with 2 members of Fariko Yin. It was OD and Rev that came up here and joined us on the sofa. And, you know, they didn't seem too confident about playing Apex. I think they kind of know that Apex are a better team, but they weren't letting them get the heads down. You know, they've gone into this fighting. And whilst they're struggling on the Search and Destroy, that was certainly a valiant performance on the capture the flag.
Absolutely. It was pretty damn good. But Gataga,
Yeah.
for piecing it,
Yeah.
and the flat cap.
And
There's not
huge.
much you can do against that.
It did go huge. You just saw two-piece after two-piece from the French monster. I love calling him that. Or as I previously called him, the Frenchman, the henchman. Time's gone by.
In the meantime, though, apeX are on a defensive round. Therefore, we're going to quickly switch over towards Fariko, and that seems to be a good choice right there as Gunwise picks himself up. The first one quickly getting shut down. OD does have the bomb. Where are they going to go? He's the last man standing, and he's going to have himself a difficult time because he's not picking up the kills when he needs to.
No, it's ACR versus ACR as he squares up against Swanee. His position has been revealed, and he is nowhere near either of these bomb sites. He has got plenty of time to navigate his way around to one of them, but it's a 1 versus 2, and it's against McGee and Swanee, two extremely competent AR players. Well, he's introduced the UMP to the mix, seeing if he can switch things up here. Let's see if he's able to pull this off. No, he is not. It is currently 3-0 to apeX. They are storming this. And I'm trying to work out what the FR is for Prof Swanee. Maybe flame retardant, possibly.
French?
Could be. Well, in any case, it's going to be another win there, or another round in apex's favor. Let's watch apeX now on the attack. See if they're able to whitewash this, see if they're able to take a 4-0. And just bring up the score, but only 4 kills in 3 rounds by Fariko. You can just see the domination here by apeX. Such a strong side.
And a quick update, it would appear that every single server from Twitch is officially offline.
Okay.
Their entire server farm is offline at the moment.
Interesting. So, can we be heard?
Interesting.
So we've just had an update.
Back into the game though, while we're still recording for this video on demand, as we're getting back into the game. apeX are doing quite fine indeed. It's 3-0 into the series. Nice pickup there by Kataga. Will continue on, has been top fragging throughout. 6-1.
Yeah, going absolutely huge, and just following up his previous performance on the Capture the Flag. He certainly is a standout player, and a lot of people recognize this already. But not only can he do it online, he can certainly do it at LAN. The pressure doesn't get to him, and he wants to take another victory here for apeX. As such a well-achieved player. I mean, even going back to Black Ops there into the Mythics days, just winning LAN after LAN. Oh, we have a gunfight ensuing between Gataga and Rev, and it's going to be Gataga who makes the kill, 7-1 in just 3 rounds of Search and Destroy. Well, we're actually technically on the 4th, but almost 2 kills per round. Bomb is down. Gataga with another kill. McGee gets the final kill. It is going to be 4-0. But look at Gataga there, just strides ahead, 8-1. He has got twice as many kills as the whole Fariko Yin team put together. He's 8 Fariko Yin players. That's how good Gataga is right now.
Well, 8 of them.
Well, actually, that is just my terrible maths because they actually have 5 kills.
That's not the best analogy you've ever made.
No. Well,
you can do better than that. Well, we will work on that.
We say this. We're not entirely sure if I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be an apeX victory there, so it's currently 2-0 in this best-of-5 series. The messages continuing to flood in. Really, he's just offering us a little bit of spam. Well, he's quite dedicated, this fella. Wongi. Wongi. See, Wongi loves me. Payback. Oh, view Henkies. We can trust Henki. I sent Henki a picture message.
Let's